God bless you. I'm Elect Lady Prophetess Owens. I'd like to ask you, when is self a good thing? It is said everyone should have a good self-image of themselves. That is, a mental picture of yourself, both as a physical body and an individual. A healthy body image means you see yourself as you really are, and you feel good in your own skin. It also involves how you feel about your strengths, weaknesses, and abilities. We are also told we should have good self-talk. Self-talk is the act or practice of talking to oneself, either aloud or silently, mentally talking positively to yourself. Examples of positive self-talk are, I can do it. I'm good enough. If I want to, I can. It doesn't matter if I make a mistake. This is all good self and at times may be necessary, but we must be careful when self expands to selfish. Then it can become destructive. Selfish is defined as devoted to or caring only for oneself, concerned primarily with one's own interests, benefits, welfare, etc., lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure. That's not a good self. Anytime you put self before something good or just include it in something good, it can become harmful or dangerous to others. So stay away from these selfies. Self-will, stubbornness or willful adherence to one's own desire or ideal. Self-righteousness, convinced of one's own righteousness outside of biblical truths, narrow-mindedly moralistic. Self-deception, the action or practice of allowing oneself to believe that a false or unvalidated feeling, idea, or situation is true. Then you have self-centered, occupied or concerned with one's own affairs, egocentric. Then you have self-conceit, too high an opinion of oneself, excessively proud of oneself, or vain. Self-serving, serving one's own selfish interests, especially at the expense of others. These are just a few examples of what to be mindful of, to avoid selfish behavior. But always be sure to apply self-examination, that is, examination or studies of one's own qualities, thoughts, conduct, motives, etc., to be introspect. Lastly, 2 Corinthians 13:5a says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Get calm. God is taking care of me.